beautiful souls. Welcome to TruthWave. I'm your host, Victor. Thank you so much for coming to get your nightly dose of Meta Zen. That's Meta Zen, because our Meta Zen is the best medicine for your mind, body, and your soul. That works out well, doesn't it? All right, who do we have with us tonight? Let's go look and see who is live with us tonight. Ooh, it's the lovely Radiance. She's on the love note tonight. Thank you for being here tonight, Radiance. And let's see who else is here. Looks like Lisa's here. Looks like the Bath crew is in the house. Hey, Serena. And don't know. It looks like we have a few people are not in chat. Keith's here. Hey, Keith. Welcome. It's good to have you. All right, so what we're going to do is take a moment. We might wait another minute or so to see if Linus shows up. But let's see, something else I wanted to talk about real quick too. Something came up today. I'll think of it in a moment. There was something I was supposed to talk about from a couple nights ago, but I didn't rewatch the video and find out. So if you guys know, then just let me know. Hope everything out is doing great out on the West Coast, Keith. It's kind of getting chilly here in the central United States, and apparently up where Radiance is too, because she was just mentioning the chill in the air. It's almost that time to give out a bunch of bad options on Halloween night. Bad options. You know, it's fun and everything. I just wish Halloween candy could be a little bit healthier than the stuff we get nowadays. But you know, that is what it is. Oh yeah, something I was going to talk about is that if any of you are soulpreneurs out there, if any of you do any kind of thing that is somewhat spiritual, let me know, because there's something there's a group I want to tell you about. And I participated in kind of a intro to this group today, and it's really cool because they get people together, and it's basically a big directory. You know, there's tons of directories out there for different things, but it's mainly for people that are in this kind of in the esoteric things and to many different types of modalities out here. You know, so I of course said, yeah, I would love to talk to you about this, and of course if there's any other energy workers out there, and like I've mentioned before, let me come back to that. But like I mentioned before, there's tons of Reiki people out there. And then really though, what we're doing, we are learning every night. We're practicing, because this is a practice more so than anything. We are learning to harness energy. That's what it really comes down to. Yeah, we're healing ourselves and cleansing ourselves, but really the big picture of it, we are learning every night how to harness energy and use it in a positive constructive way. We cleanse and heal ourselves with it, and then what we turn around and do is make an offering basically to Mother Gaia, to the planet. And I think it's not only karmically beautiful, but it is also good in the sense that we are learning how to utilize this energy. And that's like when you get other energies that come into you, because the big thing is always, and Radiance, you've heard this a number of times, is you go to Sedona, Arizona for your first time, and you're going to get wiped out. Because if you're at all sensitive, and most of you are here, that you go for your first time and everybody's like, well, you never know, you're going to have you're either going to be wiped out or you're going to be great. You're going to be just off the charts energetic. Well, the thing is when you go, any of you listening to my voice, when you go, you will be prepared. You see, not just because I told you beforehand, but when you start feeling that energy, guess what you're going to do? You're going to make it a positive experience, because all you have to do, this energy that's out there is it's mutable, meaning that you can put it's there for you. It's there for our use. So what do? We put positivity on it. We put love, we put truth, we put joy, we put peace on it, and then we send it around. All right. So that being said, let's take a moment, Radiance, and I will send you, each and every one of you are going to send the symbol for the night. It's here in my hand. And if you have to, you can even visualize me sitting here holding this card in my hand, and I'm looking at the symbol right now. All right, I'm sending this symbol out to all of you. This time I'm going to, I'm just sending it out. So get in receiving mode. Just receive. Don't try to know the symbol. Just let it come to you. So what is Victor and what is Radiance? What are they sending? What are Victor and Radiance sending to me? All right. We can send a little bit more in a few more minutes. That's one thing I love to talk about too is, I know at least one person in chat that has had an experience where, and I did when I first came into the fold, when I first started doing this sort of thing. And it's whenever you realize the energy's real. It's like, because that's like, it's like when you start on your spiritual journey or even your religious journey, whatever your bag is, whatever you do that helps you towards enlightenment. Of course, the first step is realizing that you're not enlightened. And when you have that realization, then you're like, oh, I'm not enlightened, but I would like to be. And then you become a seeker, a lifelong seeker, always looking. Excuse me. Excuse me. My restaurant experience from a couple hours ago is reminding me of that wonderful chorizo burrito I had. All right. So, yeah, sidetrack there. But so we go through all these stages. Most of you may know this, but you go through these stages. Once you become a seeker, it's for life. You're going to keep doing this and doing this and doing this, because once you get a little bit more and a little bit more, it's like when we looked at that consciousness map a couple weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago. We were looking at it and we were kind of taking our baseline to where are we right now and where do we want to be, or that we fluctuate. So with energy, I've told you guys some of the stories about me turning my energy off to one of my friends, and she immediately stopped in her tracks and turned around and said, "What just happened? What the heck just happened?" She was a little bit more colorful with that. But once it's getting over that realization, then once you realize it's real, that's a whole nother ball of wax. And so that's what I don't know which stages all of you in chat or listening to my voice are in. I know what Radiance's state is. I know she's, we've done this since March, so we've exchanged a lot of energy. So, yeah, there you go. Lisa, that's a good one. Better to burp and bear the shame than not to burp and bear the pain. Yeah, that's good. That's a nice one. I haven't heard that one before. That's a good one. That's a good one. So, yes, thank you. So getting over that hump of realizing that it's real, and also, energy doesn't know any distance. It doesn't know any, has no limitations on it. It's one of those things that when I first started doing this, the first time I felt energy, I was sitting in Sedona, Arizona, and I put my hands up and I was like, wow, and I could actually feel it in the room and just feel like the vortex energy. I could feel it. It wasn't like straight across like an invisible Star Trek wall. No, it was like in globs all around me. And it was the most amazing experience. But back then, I had to sit and really focus and really focus. And what some of you may be noticing is right when you start putting your energy intention or reaching out to someone, it happens almost automatically. And if you're not there automatically yet, you will be. You will be. The more often you do this, and the more, it's like anything. This is a practice. It's like playing any sport. The more you practice, typically the better, the more proficient you get. Okay? I say proficient because you can be proficient without being better. I would imagine there's some level of proficiency. But the more often you do this, you're walking around in basically an energetic state. So it's like being present. Like I mentioned during the meditation, you're walking around in this present state of energy, or you're walking around exuding love, peace, and joy. It's being able to get through your day and maintain your state. See, that's the challenge. That's the challenge. It's the same challenge I have every day and the same one that Radiance does. And so what does the card feel like? What does it feel like? I mean, like the card stock? If you're talking about the card stock, I would say it feels like medium weight construction paper. There you go. It's almost, actually, I have to say it's basically a colored 5x8 card or 3x5 card. Yeah, so it feels like an index card. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it feels like. But it's not super shiny. And you guys have seen me. Oh, the image. What does the image feel like? The image feels. Wow, that's interesting. What do you think the image feels like, Radiance? Give me a pointer here. Yeah, that's interesting. I would say it feels familiar. That's what I would say. Very familiar is what I would say. There you go. And it's actually very familiar. Well, it's very familiar to me. Let's just put it that way. It's very familiar energy. Let's go ahead and send that out one more time. Oh, shoot. Speaking of time, it's cold. All right, we have about 20 seconds. Do you guys let me know in chat? Do you guys want the reveal now? Or do you want to wait until after? Let me know real quick. So I have to get started in about 30 seconds. All right. It's feeling cold out. All right. Well, we will wait after. Okay. Oh, sorry, Nub. Jeez. It's about Nub. Oh, she was talking about it's cold feeling. Yeah, that might be part of it, Radiance. How are you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm good.
Sorry. Glad you were paying attention. Yeah, there you go. Hey, Laura, I'm glad you made it. You timed it just perfect, actually. Good timing. All right, well, we will reveal tonight's thought form. We'll reveal that here in about 11 or 12 minutes. All right, let's all get comfortable. Get our eyes closed and get the cats off of the studio. Get our eyes closed. I'm going to hear a loud sound. And then I'll clear our energy. Archangel Michael and spirit guides, please put a sphere of love and light around each and every one of us, and only let that which serves our higher good enter. So it is. You find yourself floating in space. And if you look around, you'll see this beautiful, translucent golden sphere all around you. It's huge. And within that sphere below you, within that sphere below you, you see our beautiful planet, Mother Gaia, down there with an indigo sheen of energy. You realize that's our last pulse from last night, from 24 hours ago, waiting to be renewed. In front of you, you see a three-sided pyramid. This pyramid has a diamond pyramid on top. Above that diamond pyramid, you see Father Sky, a node of Father Sky. And down on the Earth's surface below the pyramid, with her feet firmly planted in the soil, you see Mother Gaia node. And each of the three horizontal points of the pyramid, you see you see joy, peace, and truth. And if you look just inside the center of the pyramid, you'll see the love node. Now let's take 3 nice deep breaths in through our nose, hold for a moment, and exhale through our mouth. Now let's connect our energy to one another, to all the beings participating. We know where some of them are located, and others are simply participating and not on a node. I'm reaching out to Keith, reaching out to Radiance, to Lisa, to Lioness, to Serena, to Laura, and any other beings that are here participating. Let's just reach out and connect our energy. See these nice, beautiful bands of energy. Nice, bright bands of energy flowing between all of us. Now let's reach out to the unity consciousness which is all around us. It's unity consciousness of our creation. We add to it each time we come together. Reach out to that energy as well and pull some of it in. Just connect to it and it'll come. Now let's reach out to that full moon and pull some of that wonderful energy in as well. Look down in your light body and you see this energy flowing into your heart space. Your heart space, the spark right there in the center of your chest, growing larger and larger. And as this beautiful healing light, this cleansing light grows larger and larger, you feel a tube, see the tube. You feel and see a tube come out of your back and pierce the unity consciousness behind you. And as you pierce that unity consciousness, you see any muck or gunk that you need to get rid of start to flow through that tube. And now your body's fully engulfed in this beautiful healing, cleansing light. And know in your heart and in your mind, your entire body is being cleansed at this time. And as this energy comes in, you see more of that gunk, anything that you need to release, anything that's not serving your higher or lower good is being washed out of that tube right at this moment. Any dis-ease, any cells that are not cooperating, any cells that are damaged, anything physically that's not serving you, just let it be washed away. Any dis-ease, any hate, any fear, anything that's troubling you, any anxiety, just let it wash away. Out to the other side of our unity consciousness sphere. You see that muck and that gunk. See it break into a billion pieces and shoot off into infinity. Never to ever infect another being again. Now look back in your body. Your body's glowing with all this beautiful healing, cleansing light. And you can collapse that tube in your back and just pull it back in. Just pull it back in, nice and gentle. Now you're fully cleansed and healed. Now let's go connect to our nodes. I know Lisa and Radiance are on love tonight. Keith is on peace. I am on Father Sky. Lioness is on joy. And we have other people that are not necessarily on nodes tonight, but they are participating. Other participants, just send your positive intention when the time comes. So let's reach out to all the nodes. I'm reaching out to love, peace, joy, truth, reaching down to Mother Gaia. Of course, I'm tapping into the energy of my own node, reaching out to unity consciousness again and reaffirming that, reaching out to the moon, just pulling all this energy in and focusing at our golden pyramid. If you look down at Mother Gaia right now, you see this beautiful indigo energy. That's our energy from last night that we will be replacing within a minute. Very good. Now let's push our intention into this golden pyramid. And as the more energy it receives, the brighter the diamond pyramid on top glows. Radiance, what is our color tonight?
I'd like to choose coral.
Coral. So it is. Let's begin pushing our nodal intention and our positive intention, our personal intention, into the golden pyramid. I ask that each and every one of you be very present with this energy. Just be present and feel the wonder of this event. Push this beautiful energy that's coursing through your body. Just focus it in on the love node, which resides in the center of the golden pyramid. It's packaging all this energy up in love and sending it up into that diamond pyramid at the top that's growing ever brighter coral. On the count of pulse, we'll send out our first wave. 1, 2, pulse. See this magnificent coral wave of love, peace, and joy, unity, truth, going in every direction from the feet of Mother Gaia node. Every direction on the northern hemisphere, coming down to the equator. Down and absorbing all that good indigo energy from last night and adding that existing energy to itself, growing ever stronger. Know in your heart and in your mind that thousands of beings right now are feeling this energy, some for the very first time ever. And see the beauty in that. See the beauty in someone experiencing joy for the very first time, or love, whether agape or romantic. Perhaps they simply want peace. See this beautiful coral wave crossing over itself, fully absorbing all of our energy from last night and coming up to the equator, passing the equator and coming to the feet of Mother Gaia node, where I ask all of you on Mother Gaia node, please push this excess energy up into the golden pyramid above you. And we begin pushing our intention once again. Let's reaffirm our connection with one another and our nodes. You may feel this energy over your entire body. You may feel it in your spine, in your hands, in your feet. There is no correct way. It's just simply feeling it and having this experience. And know in your heart and in your mind that there is no higher form of giving than what we're giving right now. Giving this beautiful gift to one another and to all the flora and fauna and all the beings that inhabit our planet. Let's push this beautiful intention into our golden pyramid. Our Lisa and Radiance will package it all up and push it into the diamond pyramid above. See that diamond pyramid grow ever bright coral. It's brighter and brighter. See it through your closed eyes. And through your closed eyes, you may be seeing waves. You may be seeing purple. Or you may not be seeing anything at all. That's perfectly fine. On the count of pulse, we'll send out our second wave. 1, 2, pulse. See that beautiful coral wave of love, peace, joy, unity, calm, spread over the entire northern hemisphere of our beautiful planet, crossing over the equator, this beautiful truth wave of energy. It's crossing over itself, thus encapsulating our beautiful planet once again. And this beautiful intention, this wonderful intention. See this wave come up. This magnificent wave once again come to the feet of Mother Gaia node, where she will push this excess energy back up into the golden pyramid above. Now let's reaffirm our nodal intention. I'm focusing on sending this beautiful celestial ether energy from Father Sky. Those of you on Mother Gaia, please send that nurturing earth energy. Those on love, wrap everything up in love. Linus, send your joy. Keith, send your peace. Those of you on truth, send truth. And those participants not on a node, simply send your wonderful intention. This is our third and final wave for the night. I always make it our best, as it will reside for the next 24 hours until we meet again. On the count of pulse. 1, 2, pulse. See our coral wave of love, peace, and joy, of unity, truth, and calm go in every direction, down to the equator. This time it's leaving a pixie dust trail of beautiful coral energy. See it go down and cross over itself on the southern hemisphere, working its way back up past the equator, and once again to the feet of Mother Gaia node. This time I ask those of you on Mother Gaia node to store some of this excess energy in your sacral chakra, in your belly, your tummy, for your personal use later, and send the rest of it up to all of those working above, all the node holders and participants above. And for you above, take this excess energy and store it in your sacral chakra for your personal use later. Now let's cross our arms, take a nice firm grasp on our shoulders. Give yourself a really beautiful hug. Just give yourself a nice warm embrace. Very good. Nice warm embrace for doing such a good effort tonight. And go give yourself some credit. It feels wonderful when we do something in a selfful way. And repeat after me aloud. I am worthy of truth in my life. I am worthy of love in my life. I am worthy of joy in my life. I am worthy of peace in my life. A couple more nice squeezes here of this beautiful embrace. Let's take 3 nice deep breaths in and release through our mouth. In through our nose, release through our mouth. And on our third exhale, we'll release this beautiful hug that we have on ourselves right now. Release. Now let's gently pull our energy back from one another, nice and gentle. It feels very sticky tonight, and that's okay, because the energy that doesn't want to come back is going to just be added to our unity consciousness. And that unity consciousness is there for you, for each one of us, to pull on throughout our next 24 hours, anytime you need it. It's right there for your full access. And please know that that energy is unlimited. So you utilize it as you need or want. Nice and gentle, just pull back a little bit more. Very good. And when you're ready, open your eyes and return. Whew. I was actually seeing coral at the end there. So
That happened to me in the middle.
oh, you were seeing coral in the middle?
Yeah.
Wow, that was cool. All right. Awesome. All right, let's go back up to this other screen here. All right, so Lisa says, before we began, I saw a little girl sitting on the ground. After we finished, she saw a coral fish, maybe because Radiant said coral color. I don't know, that seems kind of wild. I don't, we can get any kind of symbols, we can get any kind of meaning, because all it takes is one of us to think of a certain thing, and then somebody's going to glom onto it. In the early days of this, I think in our third one, someone to the right of me, we were doing it a little bit different, and someone to the right of me slipped some kind of, I think she slipped a stone or a crystal into her hand, because I said, during the meditation, I said, I'm seeing a lot of purple coming from my right. And she was to my right. The node she was on was to my right. And so we get it. And she was like, that may have been me because I had a purple crystal in my hand. I was like, oh, okay, that explains it. And see, that's one of those steps of understanding that this is real, that we are communicating in this fashion. So, all right, so here's the big reveal. And there we go. That's our symbol for the evening. And that's why I said very familiar, because that's a true spiral. And the symbol on the back is actually a number 8, but you may have seen it this way too, as an infinity symbol. You saw you saw the spiral on the triangle. You have spiraling, yes. So that's part of it. That's TruthWave, because I'm really in true spirals like my symbol. And that's actually what I was sending to Laura earlier. I don't know if I ever told her that, but Laura, if you're here, that's what I was sending to you. So I want to thank each and every one of you for coming tonight, attending. It's awesome. Let's go say goodnight to Radiance. And to all of you, from all of us, I'm sending love, peace, and joy to each and every one of you. Until tomorrow night. Namaste.
Right.